Hey guys, MetalWiki82 here, back to show off all the plunder that I got from last month's Bandcamp Friday back in March. Had to wait for a lot of stuff to show up. There is one thing that I can't show off just yet because it is a pre-order. It doesn't ship till June, and that is the debut album from the band Screwed, entitled Terror Cycle. And of course, this is a like hardcore slash death metal slash grindcore band out of Portland, Oregon. Been around since just last year, I do believe, is when this project came to fruition. It is actually the side project of Jason York from Eternal Valley and Empyrean Fire. Really good stuff. It is the debut full-length album coming out on Frozen Scream's imprint. It did release on April 8th on Bandcamp, but the tapes are not going to be shipped out until June or around June or July. So I can't really show it off, but I can at least kind of talk about it a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to kick things off, though, with a shirt that I was really excited to get, though I did not realize when I ordered it that it was going to come from Poland, of all places. And, of course, with COVID and everything going on, shipping's been kind of, high and crazy and everything. So I was kind of worried how long it was going to take me to get this, but it didn't take super long. And I was glad that I was able to show this in this video. And that is this awesome Humanity is Cancer artwork shirt. Got this cool little design on the back. Of course, awesome death metal band featuring the owner of Redefining Darkness amongst its ranks, which is really cool. And yeah, if you have not heard Humanity is Cancer, I would definitely recommend checking them out. I also did get a couple of digital albums because, as far as I knew, that was all that was available, at least according to the Bandcamp. And yeah, starting things off is Excarnated Entity with Stillborn in Ash. Now, this is a death metal band from Seattle, Washington. Not sure how long they've been around as a band, but it actually features the current drummer for Demon Sea and the former bass player for Mortiferum amongst its ranks, which is really cool. This is their debut demo, independently put out by the band on tape and digitally back in 2019. Extremely Rotten Productions did a tape run in 2019 as well. It has also been remixed and remastered for CD and vinyl by Nuclear Winter Records back in 2020. And this is just pretty much raw, primitive, evil sounding, 90s style death metal. Really good stuff. And in fact, I actually was able to find a place or a list a little while ago that actually still had copies of the Extremely Rotten Productions version of the tape, and I've got that coming along the way, so really excited about that. The other digital that I bought was Vile Secretion with Perpetual Dismemberment. And this is a death metal band out of Chicago, Illinois. Been around since 2017. And it actually features former Oceano drummer Nico La Casera, I believe is how you pronounce his name, on drums. And yeah, so that was a really cool connection I didn't realize until I was doing notes for this video. But yeah, this is the band's first demo put out just this year digitally. They do have one previous EP called Desolation Process from 2018 that they also released digitally by themselves. So I'll probably have to pick that up on the next Bandcamp Friday. Basically, this is just 2 tracks of just nasty sounding death metal with really low growls that are it's like a mixture of a growl and a roar. It sounds really awesome. But yeah, definitely go check out those 2 bands. I will try to leave a link down below for everybody that I mentioned in this video so you can check them out for yourselves. The next one is going to be the start of the tapes, and I actually found myself this Bandcamp Friday buying more tapes than I did CDs, which is highly unusual for me. But I actually didn't get the tape until the day after Bandcamp Friday, because on Bandcamp Friday they didn't have them listed as being for sale. So I don't know if they put them up later in the day and I just didn't notice or what, but I did get this awesome Black Knife shirt on Bandcamp Friday. And the tape in question is their split with Bastard Cross. And there's the spine there. Not going to show the inlays, the J cards for any of these just because I got so much to go through. But yeah, here you have the Black Knife side and the Bastard Cross side on a nice pro black tape there. And yeah, of course, Black Knife are a black metal slash, punk band out of Lexington, Kentucky, been around since 2016. And Bastard Cross are more black and thrash metal out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, that just formed last year in 2021. Both sides of this split are absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend you go checking out both of these. Next up, we have Shrouded Infinity with Through Caverns Unknown. And yeah, this comes on a beautiful kind of clear red tape there. And yeah, Shrouded Infinity are a death metal band out of Louisville, Kentucky. Again, not sure when this project formed. There was no date listed on Metal Archives. But yeah, this actually features former Knocked Loose rhythm guitarist / backing vocalist Cole Crutchfield. And he basically handles all of the instruments and the vocals on here. He does have a second member listed here, Zach Hay, who provides additional vocals, but pretty much Cole does everything by himself. This is the debut EP of this project, put out digitally by the band just this year, and Transylvanian Recordings handled these tape pressings, which look and sound fantastic. And this is just basically old school style death metal, just real nasty, kind of doomy with a really nasty guitar tone and some absolutely excellent vocals by Cole here. Go check this one out. Next up, we're going to change pace for the next couple of tapes. This is Nightmare with their debut self-titled demo. And if you're not familiar with Nightmare, as I show you this really awesome looking clear purple tape. They are a speed metal band out of Whittier, California. Again, another band that I am not sure when they formed because there was no date listed. But this is their debut demo, independently put out by the band in 2016, digitally and on cassette, but that was only limited to 10 copies. This version is the Dying Victims Productions reissue from 2018. And this is just pure 80s style speed metal with the gang shouts, some really killer riffing and soloing, and just some really awesome sounding vocals with some nice falsettos thrown in here and there. Definitely a band worth checking out if you love good speed metal. And then we have Crossed Hearts with their self-titled, and I love this tape. This is one of my favorite tapes that I got out of this lot. Really cool looking. But yeah, Crossed Hearts are a melodic heavy metal band out of Atlanta, Georgia that formed just last year. And actually the drummer for this project, Amos Rifkin, is also the drummer in Deceased, In Confination, and Father Befouled, among others, which that was a really cool connection I didn't realize when I bought this. This is their debut EP, put out digitally by the band just this year. And then Mythic Ironworks Productions handled the tape version, and I believe these are still available. Like I said, I will leave links down below so you can pick these up and listen to them yourself and see what you think. But I would definitely recommend picking out this one, or should I say picking up this one. All right, get my notes all fixed here. Next up, this band really honestly needs no introduction. This is Warflurch with Transmissions from the Swamp Cosmos. I just love the colored case there. And if I can get the damn thing to open. Come on. It is not wanting to cooperate with me. There we go. Really cool green shelled tape as well. But yeah, Warflurch, as I said, really needs no introduction. Just doom death, swampy style doom death out of Florida. Been around since 2019. This is the band's first live album, digitally put out by the band in 2021. Frozen Screams imprint handled the tape, and this was recorded at Black Bear Studios in Gainesville, Florida on March 29th of 2021. And actually half of this live album was featured on Ken's Death Metal Crypt when he held Crypt Fest, which is an absolutely awesome event that I was glad I actually went to, meaning I actually watched it on YouTube. It's a great show, and yeah, these guys sound great live, just judging by this here. So yeah, love me some Warflurch. Next up, shout out to the classy one himself, Lonnie, for introducing me to this band. This is Ritual Fog with Visions of Blasphemy. Of course, another green case here, and a nice green shell tape. But yeah, this band, so damn awesome. Death metal out of Memphis, Tennessee, been around since just last year in 2021. I also found a really cool connection here with this band. A guitarist and vocalist, Ian Youngkin, also plays bass in Shards of Humanity, which is another awesome band. But yeah, this is the debut EP put out digitally and on cassette by the band themselves just this year, and this is some more nasty old school style death metal with some really heavy as fuck guitar work. I love the tone on here. Highly recommend this band. And the last cassette here is Decaying Crypt with Demo 2021. And another kind of clear green shell there. Yeah, Decaying Crypt are a doom death band out of Seattle, Washington. Not sure how long they've been around exactly, but this is their debut demo. Originally put out by the band digitally and a cassette, limited to 70 copies back in 2021. This is a Rotted Life Records reissue from 2022, limited to 125 copies. And this is just pretty much evil, primitive sounding doom death. Really good stuff. All right, finally getting on to my bread and butter, the CDs. This is an album that I've been meaning to pick up forever. I just kept putting it off, and I finally pulled the trigger on Bandcamp Friday. This is Night Hag with Phantasmal Scourge. And yeah, these guys are, again, doom death, this time out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. Been around since 2010. This is their debut full-length album, put out just this year by Rotted Life Records. And this is just some slow, heavy, nasty-sounding doom death with low, growled, kind of croaked vocals. Just absolutely sick stuff. If you've not listened to Night Hag yet, go check this one out. This one I picked up because not only I've been wanting to pick it up, but also Redefining Darkness said that all the proceeds from this sale of this particular album were going to go to Ukrainian relief because of all the bullshit that's going on between the Ukraine and Russia right now. So, of course, I wanted to pick this up anyway, but this gave me even more reason to get it. This is Mortal Vision with Mind Manipulation. And yeah, these guys they're listed as a thrash metal band, but honestly, just because of the vocals and everything, they lean more towards the death thrash side of things. But yeah, these guys are based out of the Ukraine, been around since 2019. This is their debut full-length album, put out by Redefining Darkness, limited to 500 copies. Just really solid stuff, very headbangable when you listen to it. Go check them out. Next up, we have Malignant with Reign of Decrepitude. And yeah, this is a death metal band from Los Angeles, California. Been around since 2016. This is their second EP overall. Put out just this year by Dark Blasphemies Records. On CD and Transylvania Recordings handled the cassette version of this, which I also have. And what's cool is this also contains the band's debut EP, Purity Through Putrefaction, as bonus tracks. And yeah, more just solid old school style death metal. Highly recommended. And ending things on a little different note here, this is Vladimir's. And yeah, these guys are a horror punk / metal band from Cincinnati, Ohio. Been around since 1995. This was actually formed by Ash Thomas of bands like Faith Extractor, Shed the Skin, among others, and his brother Marquise. This is the band's debut full-length album, originally put out independently by the band in 1997. This is a Reaper Metal Productions reissue from 2019. And pretty much, if you love Misfits and, Danzig, you will love the Vladimirs. Highly recommend this. I've listened to it several times since I got it. Absolutely awesome stuff. All right, that was a lot to go through. Hopefully I didn't rush too much. And like I said, I would try to leave links down below for all of these so you can check them out for yourself. And yeah, that is going to do it. There should be another Bandcamp Friday coming up, I believe this coming Friday. So I'm really looking forward to that because, like I said, the bands get 100% of anything they sell, whether it's digitally, merch, CDs, whatever. They get 100% of it, and I'm always pumped for Bandcamp Friday because sometimes bands and even labels put out really good offers on Bandcamp Friday. So, yeah, go check out all these bands that I am talked about, and that is going to do it. Thank you so much once again for watching and subscribing, and until next time, stay brutal.